Welcome to the Jam with Ram session. This session we're very privileged to have with us two eminent radiologists. On my right, we have Dr. Abhijit Roy Chowdhury, who is Senior Faculty, Body Imaging, Director of Virtual Colonoscopy. Welcome, Doctor, to our show. And to my left, I have Dr.Murthy Chennapragada, who is Pediatric and Interventional Radiologist, Medical Imaging. My first question is to you, Doctor. As an Assistant Professor of Radiology as well, what has your experience been at IRIA so far, interacting with young radiologists?
I've been to multiple IRAs over the period of time. I was trained in Hyderabad, so this is my hometown. I would say over these years, the IRA has done wonderfully well. They have shown consistent improvement in both scientific, the academics, as well as in the entertainment part, which we will probably come to later. I feel that the present 65th IRA is one of the best.
Certainly. Dr. Ram, would you like to add something?
Absolutely. Dr. Roy, very happy to have you here with us.
Thank you.
You have been my mentor, dementor, tormentor. I am not going to say those sentences here because you have been always my great friend and supporter. And just want to find out the scientific content, how it is distributed across the conference determines the success of the conference. And the scientific material density also and the standards. They say that okay, a particular conference is good or bad or whatever it is. And also the energy levels of the youngsters. So which one appeals to you here in this meeting? If you have to choose one.
If I have to choose one in this meeting, I have seen a lot of youngsters who are participating in the conference, and I have seen the scientific exhibit room completely filled with them. They are interacting, they're using the quiz of the day, they're looking at everything, and they're trying their best to understand the posters. I think that is a very, very good sign for radiology in India and Hyderabad in particular.
And what is your, if you have to give one message, one tagline to these guys, what will you say?
To which
all the youngsters, participants?
The youngsters, I would just tell them that they have to keep up that enthusiasm that they have at this point, and they have to continue pursuing their interests, whichever subspecialty of radiology that they want to be specialized in. I understand in India it's still general radiology, but they can choose an area of some interest and pursue that to a higher level. That way we would be having a lot of really, really talented radiologists in the future.
Dr. Chennapragada, you are practicing in Sydney, if I understand right. And is this your kind of first trip to IRIA, or have you been here before?
To IRIA National Conference, I guess unfortunately I missed the last few, but Hyderabad being my hometown, this is an excellent opportunity to come home. It's been a pleasure. Homecoming is always fun, so any chance to come here, visit friends, family, catch up with old mates is always welcome. And this particular IRA, it's been a fantastic experience because not only have I had a chance to come and share my experiences as a speaker, I also had a chance to catch up with a lot of old friends, my mentors, one of whom is Dr. Ram, who I hold in high regard. As a student, I spent many hours with him learning basics of radiology. So yeah, it's been a wholesome experience, to put it simply.
You are totally changed personality. And totally changed means, of course, the basic format and the operating system are same. But you have developed a lot of good extra software.
Well, I guess it is just shedding the external skin. Sun-baked country, I guess, would have helped a bit as well.
Great to see that, because when you expose yourself to an international arena, I think it is good to have these, sheddings
Yeah, absolutely. I think exposure gives a lot of chance to bring out your natural self out, and yeah, I guess it shows.
So I will ask one question to Dr. Roy, followed by him about their subspecialty. Roy, I've seen you doing a lot of non-vascular interventions at UMass, and also you do a lot of body imaging, especially the GI and hepatobiliary. And you also sponsored a session in the hepatobiliary on in the memorabilia of your beloved dad. So what are your thoughts about this?
Well, after completion of my residency, I moved on to body imaging, and that's where I say that we used to read everything, but when you have a fellowship and you start concentrating on an area, you develop certain skills. And in body imaging, interventional radiology has a special part for me. I love it. It keeps me going, and it answers questions sometimes which images does not do by itself. So that is where it's a sort of endpoint where we can pick up that tissue and demonstrate the pathology, and that's what makes me do these procedures. So I would say, I'll tell all youngsters, if you choose a subspecialty, don't stick on to just the reading part. If you can do the intervention part in that subspecialty, go ahead, you'll enjoy it.
I would definitely second that, and being an interventionist myself as well, I think I'd completely, absolutely agree with Dr. Roy Chaudhary 100%, because intervention is a field where you get almost instant gratification, if I may say so, because you have the chance to not only diagnose but at the same time offer a lot of variety of treatment options, all with minimal invasion. So yeah.
Great. So we will be, as on behalf of Cobra, Jam with RAM, and all these new properties we are planning to develop, we will be in regular touch with you guys.
Sure.
And please, would love to have your inputs and contributions as academic contributions. Let me correct it grammatically. And
Okay.
Support with your expertise.
We will love to do so.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.